Hello, hello, hello everybody. This is Robin from Roaming with Rover. And here we are with our tea advent. So let's see what our tea of the day is. Today it is turmeric spiced herbal tea tisane. Tisane. I have never heard of that before, so I have no idea what this is. Okay? Turmeric spiced herbal tea tisane. Okay, get this cut open. I'm not sure about that. Ooh, that's got an odd smell. I don't know if that's the turmeric or something else. I do know I'm not a big fan of turmeric, so we'll see. So let's get that in the cup. Oh, I'm really concerned about this one. I'm concerned about this one. Okay, that seep in there a minute. Got my hot water. This is another one of the black teas. Doesn't smell as pretty as some of those other ones did. We had so many of the chai ones that smelled so wonderful. Okay. Turmeric spiced herbal tea tisane. Let's see what that's all about. Okay. It's got turmeric, cinnamon, okay, that's good. Lemongrass, ginger, cardamom, okay. More black pepper. And bergamot. Ooh, another one that I'm not a big fan on. And how much? Okay, 37% turmeric, 19% cinnamon, 12% lemongrass, 10% ginger, 10% cardamom, 10% black pepper. Ooh, 10% black pepper. And 2% bergamot. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so I looked around in my cupboard for some cardamom so I could smell it. I couldn't find any. And I thought I had every spice under the sun in there. I've got a lot of mixes, spice mixes, but I couldn't find any cardamom. And I might still have some in the motorhome, and the motorhome's not here. It's at the shop still. It's been in the shop since October. So I'll bet you my cardamom's out there because I've got a ton of spices out there still. But, so I still cannot pinpoint the cardamom to see if that's what I'm smelling in those other things. But I'm not smelling anything in this one that I smelled in the other ones. So we shall see what this one tastes like. I'm a little nervous. About that's why.
Smell that well from this distance.
Mr. says it doesn't smell great either. Mr. says it doesn't. Oh, and it's very, very light. The other ones, they had the dark tea and they brewed up nice and dark. This one's a very, very faint. It's not as bad now that it's brewing as it was when it first went in. This might be one that's going to really have to steep for a long time to get any flavor. Let's see what it's like right now. And I might have to put this in to steep a little bit longer. I can smell the lemongrass. It's not awful. It's still too hot.
I can smell pepper from here.
Still too hot to really taste it. I'm going to let it seep a little longer, and I'm going to leave the lid off so it can cool off so I can really taste it. But it's not as awful as it smelled when I first started it. So I'm going to dip it. So that'll help mix that up and let it seep a little bit longer and let it cool off a little bit so I can actually drink it. I hope you guys have something to drink while you enjoy this video. And let's talk about our day. My day was very, very busy. I had an appointment this morning and I ran errands and met with a lady who purchased a hat and cowl set from me and some earrings, so that was nice. And what else did I do? I picked up a couple of last minute Christmas presents, popped over to Costco, picked up I was going to say my last Christmas present, but I still have one more. I didn't have time to get it. Still have one more Christmas present to pick up. Dang it. And have a Christmas party tomorrow, a gift exchange party tomorrow. So you guys remember the watermelon blanket, that Christmas blanket, you guys have been watching me build that all along. The crocheted striped blanket that I was having all those problems with. It's all done and it's going tomorrow to its new forever home. So that will be gone and that'll be good. And been thinking about my next big project, what I'm going to start, what I'm going to work on. But yeah, so spent most of the day running errands, didn't get any crocheting done today. I still have not torn out on this. I still have not torn back those rows where the mistake is. That's what I'm going to do this evening while I enjoy my tea. I'm going to pull that out. I was looking at the pattern again, trying to figure out. I still cannot figure out exactly what I've done wrong because my count is coming out right. And if my count is coming out right, it should be correct, but obviously it is not. So I am going to have to pull back all the way. And on here, it looks like it's wrong clear down to there. So I'm going to have to pull back a lot. On this side, it's right. It's right. That row is right. This row is right. And this row is right. So it's 1, 2. On this side, it only looks like I have to pull back 3. But on this side, it looks like I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know. I won't know until I start pulling it out and see how bad it is. We'll see. But it doesn't take that long to do them. And it's got to be done right. So there's no getting out of it. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. And I have in my head that I don't care for turmeric. So that could very well be what the issue is here. I don't hate it. This is not something that I would go out of my way to get, but I will drink it. It's definitely better now that it's cooled off a bit and it has steeped longer. And I'll bet if I put a little bit more cinnamon in it, it would make it much more palatable. I think, in fact, that's probably what I will do. I'll just throw a little bit more cinnamon in it. I don't know if it's the turmeric that I don't care for. I don't know. And the scary part is there are several, just like we had several days with the chai, we've got several days coming up with the turmeric. At least 3 more days with turmeric. We'll see. I guess we'll find out if it's the turmeric I don't care for. But like I said, it's not the end of the world. I don't hate it. It's just not something that I would choose on my own. If it wasn't already in there, I would not go out of my way to get it. But I will drink it and I will enjoy it. And it's nice to have a nice warm cup of tea in the evening. My new shirt, I've got drinks all over it. Isn't that cute? What does it say on there? It says, baby, it's cold outside, and boy, isn't it. It was chilly today. It was chilly all day today, so it's got the drink cups all across the front. I like a nice warm long sleeve tee. That's nice when you're in the car and you've got your coat on and you wear too heavy of a shirt and it gets too warm. But this was just right today. So thank you so much for joining us today for our tea advent. I hope you'll keep watching, and if you haven't watched the other days, go back and watch them. I'm putting together a playlist with all the days, so you should be able to just go to the front of the playlist and pick up all of them. And again, we should be going through all of the 12 days of Christmas, which takes us into January 6th, which is when the 12 days of Christmas ends. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.